Hi everyone. I want to discuss with you an important issue in the field of education. I'm an educationist with more than 3 decades of experience in founding and running and maintaining school, and I'm advisor to a cross section of multinational organizations and schools. I founded a CBSE school in Thiruvallur, and I'm the founder correspondent and the founder honorary administrator of this school. I came across a very important or a critical situation where I found the trustees indulging in some serious cheating and malpractices. For example, 3 things I want to point out. Creating a fake, fictitious trust, not registering it, but applying for a PAN card and getting a PAN card in the fake, fictitious letterpad trust. Obviously, they should have convinced or misled the income tax department as though such a trust exists and got IT exemption. They convinced or misled a bank as though such a trust exists and got a loan in the name of a trust which does not exist. Siphoning off the school funds to the trust which does not exist, fake, fictitious. Why I am saying fake, fictitious trust is, when I suspected this, I wrote a letter or application to the concerned official under the Right to Information Act, and I got the information that such a trust does not exist. And I also found a lot of irregularities, like the trustees selling a piece of land which is under lease for 30 years, based on which only the CBSE gave affiliation for the school. Without informing the CBSE, the trustees have plotted and sold that property. And there are many more such irregularities. I am only pointing out something which are very, very serious. I took up the matter with the regional officer, CBSE Chennai, in 2021, September, October. He seriously commenced an inquiry, but for reasons best known to him, dropped it without informing me. I gave a complaint, he started the inquiry, but then completely went silent. Then in 2022, I wrote to the Prime Minister's cell, and true to my expectation, the Prime Minister's cell referred the matter to the CBSE, and the CBSE asked for certain records. The regional officer Chennai asked for certain documents. I produced 41 documents in support of my allegation of serious misfeasance, serious irregularities, cheating. He commenced an inquiry, but I was shocked. While the inquiry was pending under his office, in his office, and he is the inquiry person investigating the issue, he accepted to be the chief guest of honor for the same school on which he is inquiring. I was shocked. When I pointed out, how can you do that? He silently withdrew. And then, after getting to know all the information, after I submitted all the documents, I got the reply from CBSE that CBSE is just a body to conduct 10th and plus 2 board exam. So they cannot go into these allegations. They said, you go to the state government and get all the document authenticated, then come back to us, we'll investigate. CBSE is a society registered in the Society Registration Act. This school is promoted by a trust registered under the Trust Act. So it is between two non-governmental agencies, trusts. So I have gone to the state government. State government has started the inquiry. It is pending with the Department of Education. I wrote a letter or complaint, and again under the Prime Minister's cell, regarding the financial irregularities like getting a PAN card and a trust which does not exist, getting an IT exemption, and the Prime Minister's office referred to the matter to the Income Tax Department. They have commenced the inquiry. I hope it will see the light of the day. I have so much confidence in the Prime Minister's office. But what I am surprised is the stand of the CBSE, that they are just an exam conducting body, that beyond conducting board exam for 10th and plus 2 they cannot do anything. I was just browsing through the website. There are 26,000 CBSE schools in India and 1,400 schools in Tamil Nadu alone, CBSE schools. So the CBSE regional officer is supposed to ensure compliance of the basic values in respect to the CBSE schools. I took a look at the CBSE bylaws. When it comes to a penalty section, the CBSE bylaw says if a school is found not cooperating, for example, even for a small thing, like CBSE is conducting a training program, asking the teachers to attend, they can take disciplinary action against the school. If the CBSE is asking the school to conduct an exam in the premises, requesting the premises, if the school refuses, the CBSE can take disciplinary action against the school. There are very clear penalties provided, starting from fine to suspension of affiliation, everything, cancellation of affiliation, degrading the school. But they say, I have to go to the state government and then only I can come. That means, if the school does not send a teacher for a training or a principal for a training or if the school does not give the premises for conducting an examination as directed by the CBSE, I have to go to the state government, and unless and until the state government says they cannot take action. Then what is the point in having a penalty section in the bylaws of CBSE? I'm an educationist, I'm a lawyer. I went through the National Education Policy. NEP talks about transparency. NEP talks about the educational institution should be an institution not for profit. And Prime Minister believes in zero tolerance in corruption and malpractices. I'm really confused, agitated. Is this the way CBSE is going to take up issues involving serious issues involving administration of a school by a private trust? I am marking a copy of this video episode to the regional officer also. He knows which school I am talking about. For obvious reasons, I don't want to mention it in this episode. I just wanted to point out a lacuna in the administration of schools by the CBSE. I am really worried.